So my name is Zafire Fierro, and I work out of the Hamilton, Burlington, and St. Catharines office. So my clients would like to feel progress in their life. They'd like to feel a sense of peace and joy in their life. And they generally don't find that because they don't have the right strategies. They don't have the right formula. It's like with anything, if you're going to bake a cake, you need the right recipes, the right ingredients. So that's where I am able to help them. So the way I determine which formula or which recipe is the right one for my client depends very much on that client and how they understand their life and how they want to reach point Z or the next step level of their life. And I very much customize what I do in terms of the strategies and the tools that I offer them. And I understand the way they are learning, their learning ability and how they process mentally and cognitively, so that I can give them the right tools, the right recipes, the right ingredients essentially for joy. Anybody who's hurting right now, I want them to know that this is not their forever moment, that there is hope and there's all kinds of help for them. They could find somebody, if they do a little bit of research, they could find somebody that specializes in the kind of pain they're going through and the kind of technique that they would best benefit from in order to get to the other side, to see the light, to feel better, to feel that joy and peace in their heart. What I love the most is when they come in and they're at that place where they feel that there's no hope and that there really isn't anybody that's going to understand them, and yet through the skills and the strategies and the techniques and tools that I provide, I see them walk out a few weeks later with their head high and they've just taken their life to the next level and they start to create a legacy that counts. I believe that what my clients like most about my style is that I'm able to listen to them and I have multiple perspectives of what they're going through, and I take them through that process of viewing through different lenses what they're going through and then delivering with them and creating with them a strategy that's result-based and that they can see tangible results almost immediately. A typical session with me starts with assessing where the client is and where the client wants to be. And then we'll go through a process that I like to chunk up into pieces where the client is able to visually see, and also they will draw it out on paper, because some people learn better that way, where they are and how they get to where they want to be, how do they get to create that legacy that they're looking for. And we start to incorporate a strategy that's result-based and that they can start to implement immediately. I do not do 1-hour sessions without allowing assignments to be incorporated throughout the week till I see them next time. So this gives them the value of progress, and every human needs to feel that they're progressing in order to feel joy. One of the most important feelings that I feel my clients are seeking is that sense of progress and that sense of peace in their heart. A lot of clients come in with an out-of-date blueprint, what we call a blueprint in our field, and they think that they need to be living that blueprint, but in reality, when we go through the blueprint and update their beliefs around it, they start to feel a sense of accomplishment. They start to feel a sense of actual progress no matter where they are in their life. And the feeling of progress relates into a feeling of joy and to a feeling of peace. And this extends out to their family, to their friends, and it's just a beautiful feeling to see the clients go through this process. One of the ways to know that you have a good fit and you're with the right therapist is to feel that connection. It's an unspoken connection where you feel that the therapist is listening to you, understands your point of view, understands where you're coming from, has empathy for your situation, and also has experience to take you from that situation to the next level of your life, with strategies, with techniques, with tools that fit to the way you learn, the way you process information and process progress. What most clients don't know when they show up for their first session is that almost everyone shows up a little bit fearful. It's a big step to take into consideration when you're going to walk into somebody's office who you've never met before and you're going to bare all your truths and your fears and your pains. And it's important to know that this is a safe environment, that it's confidential. Everything you say here stays between the therapist and you, and that the therapist is really working to make you feel comfortable, make you feel safe, and let you know that you're in a safe place to grow. Almost like a child when they start walking, we create safety around them so that they don't hurt themselves. So anybody in this field is looking to provide that safety and that comfort for you so that you can feel like you can grow.